You might be surprised to find a beautiful museum in the otherwise unassuming landscape of Hemet. Yet in 2006, the city became home to one of the largest natural history museums in the county, the Western Science Center.
When people are thinking about going to a museum in the region, a lot of them are thinking that they have to go all the way to Los Angeles or all the way to San Diego. But in the past couple of years, that's really changed. I think we've done a good job of letting people know that we're here. And when I go to events or I talk to people at the front desk, what I'm hearing a lot of is, instead of, "Oh my goodness, I never knew this place existed," is, "Oh, I've been meaning to come here."
The Western Science Center might not have been built had it not been for the creation of Diamond-Valley Lake.
So when they constructed Diamond-Valley Lake in the 1990s, is one of the largest earth-moving projects in the United States at the time. When they were in the process of digging, they discovered archaeological and paleontological objects. All of these fossils, all of these artifacts needed a place to go. And so they built the Western Science Center originally to house the over 100,000 fossils and artifacts that were found as a result of the Diamond-Valley Lake project.
Over the years, the museum has grown to hold 1 million specimens.
We have fossils from here in Hemet, we have fossils from Lake Elsinore, we have fossils from Temecula, we have fossils and artifacts from all across this amazing metropolitan region we call the Inland Empire. And I think that's really important because it really gives Riverside County a place to keep all of their natural history and a place for them to share their natural history. And I think the way to get people more interested in science and to care about science more deeply is to really connect it to a sense of place and to a sense of community where they live.
This community connection is a big part of the museum's mission to discover the past, explore the present, and promote a sustainable future.
So part of what we do is keep these fossils and artifacts safe for the future so that future generations can enjoy them. We also have a lot of programs, events, and educational activities that make sure that not only are we conducting science and preserving science for the future, but also that we're educating people about science. That's a huge part of our mission, is making sure that people are aware that we exist and are aware that we have a lot of science to share with them.
Visitors who want to take a peek into the prehistoric past only need to step inside.
I think our main exhibit hall is pretty darn impressive because that still has Max the mastodon, who was one of the most beautiful fossils to come out of Diamond-Valley Lake. And he's mounted right next to Xena the mammoth. So when you walk into the exhibit, you get to see this mastodon and this mammoth and know that they used to live here, that those used to be your neighbors. Right now, we also have a temporary exhibit going on called Beyond the Barstow. And so when we talk about the Barstow, you might be thinking about the town. But the Barstow is also referring to a geological formation and a period of time about 14 to 16 million years ago. And it allows you to look at the Barstowian time period and look at all these really unusual animals that used to live in the United States at that time. And we do have dinosaurs in addition to mammals, so there's all sorts of cool creatures for people to look at. Any exhibit we have has some sort of interactive component. So if you've got little kids and you're trying to find something for them to do during the day, this is a great option.
With a natural history museum right in your own backyard, it's a short trip to see what discoveries you can dig up. You won't be disappointed.